Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started in just a second. In the meantime, you guys can turn on your original sound and your video. All right. Let me just check who we've got in today. Let's see here. We got the two of you, just the three of us. So Miss Grace, Mr. Oliver, and myself. All right. And Oliver, well, actually, both of you guys are ES2 now. So we'll let Grace go first. She's going to be doing something a little bit interesting today. We normally don't do this in performance seminar, but I think actually it's a good idea. We should probably start doing this. So that way you guys can have an accountability to get your skills ready.
Can I do it with the music? Because it's my first time doing it in seminar.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I'll let you introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name is Grace, and I'm doing scales.
All right. Level one scales.
Oh, that's
All right. Pretty good. The only thing you forgot was the plagal cadence on the D major. Yeah. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Let's clap it up for her. That was a big, massive hike through all of the scales for level one. Oliver, are you doing CM this year?
What?
Are you doing CM this year?
Yes.
Are you doing a similar level, level one?
Um, I think so.
Are you doing the same scales? Have you been working on them?
No, not these.
Oh, okay. Or which ones are you doing?
The top ones.
Oh, so maybe you're working on prep level, or you just haven't gotten to the new ones yet, right?
I'm not really sure. My teacher
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
really told me to do anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure it'll work out. Anyway, well done. Minus that one spot that you missed, but I'm looking forward to hearing this memorized on a video soon, so we can verify it. We'll come back to this in a second. Let me pass it over to Oliver. Oliver, you're next.
Okay. I'm gonna play Petite Waltz by Carl Cerny.
All right. That's my class. It's really fun. Okay. Let's go back. And one of the things I really like was that that felt like so much like a dance when you were playing, so I really appreciated that. All right, we won't take too long, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go through these. The thing I wanted to help you with, Grace, and this is also for you, Oliver. So you're going to work through a little bit of her stuff as well, because it's your stuff as well, is you are not required to add dynamics to your scales. However, it would be really strong for both of you when you're submitting your videos to have a little bit of dynamics. And we haven't really talked about this, Grace, because it's like a polishing kind of thing. So it's a last step or so. But take a look at this. Let's do the B major one. And in the B major one, as you rise, play a little bit louder. Now you don't need to lean in to make that happen. You can just use the weight of your arm. And then as you come back down, soften. As you go back up, louder. As you come back down, etc. Can we try that? What? Yeah, lovely. That's exactly right. And if you can apply that for all of them, it's not that you have to do that. It makes it sound nicer. So it's kind of like you don't have to put salt on chicken or whatever you eat, mushrooms. But if you do, it's like just a little bit nicer, right? And you put the right amount of seasoning. So dynamics is sort of like the seasoning of music. It makes it colorful or flavorful. So it just helps to add that in. And the same thing will go for, we'll go there in a second, but for the full scales. Oliver, do you want to try it? Let's try it. Yeah, and I would just keep it uniform. So as you go up, you get louder. And these are what we call contour dynamics, which basically just means as you go higher, you go louder. As you go down, you go softer. It doesn't, that's not how we always do dynamics, but that's one way or one strategy. Try it one more time. So as you go up here, you'll go louder and softer again.
Uh,
Yeah. And then the last chord you can probably play strong,
oh,
sort of just like a checkpoint. Bum. Yeah. It's like a confident chord. Good. It seems like you know them already, Oliver. Okay, speaking of the other scales, let's take a look at this. So same thing here, Grace. Can you just try one hand only and just get this, but with the crescendo? This is a little bit harder because the distance is longer. Wow, that's a really crooked line. Okay. Oh, B flat. Nice. Let's try it one more time and even more smooth. Nice. Okay. Oliver, do you want to try?
sure.
Hmm. Very nice. Okay. Now, speaking of the same thing, contour dynamics, you can apply this to pieces as well. So, for example, when you were playing this part, look at this, right? Can you play that only? Just the right hand only for this part? And let's add in just the first half dynamics. This. You can also try this too, Grace. And then these are going to be up. Bum, bum, bum. Right. And probably this will continue down. So maybe push it a little bit further. Try one more time. And try it without the slowdown. Dee da ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum bum bum. The second one.
Second one?
Yeah, the second one I gave you. So da 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 dum bum bum.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't slow down. This is a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is the beat. 2, 3. Da 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 dum bum bum. And then go on. Dee da dee da 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 da. Yeah, and try to head towards this mountaintop here. This is your peak. Yeah. Grace, you want to try it? Try it. Read through the right hand.
The,
Finger 2 on D to start out.
the whole line?
Yeah, try the whole line. Yeah. And these are connected. Dee da 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 da. Almost. These are the same notes. Good reading. That's it. And see if you can soften. Da 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 da. So crescendo towards that second G. Da 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 da. That was it. Almost. Try again.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost. You got to get the right notes. So 5 3
Yeah.
5 3 2 G E G E D. Yeah. Yeah, the hard thing about dynamics is it requires us to listen actively. So Oliver, I don't know how you feel, but do you notice that when you're playing with dynamics, it's harder to get it all put together because it's almost like you're going to mess up more often. And that's perfectly fine. That's part of it. One other thing that I wanted to recommend to you, Oliver, is that in your left hand, you don't want to create an evenness to the dynamics in the left hand. Which beat of the three beats should be stronger in the left hand?
Uh, the last two?
It's actually the opposite. So the stronger should be the first beat. Strong, soft, soft, strong, soft, soft. And if you're wondering why, it's because in a waltz, very often the first beat of the waltz, just like all of these first beats, will be the bigger step that they do, whether it's stepping up, stepping over, stepping back, stepping out, whatever it is. But that'll be the strong step. So strong, soft, soft, or heavy, light, light. Can you try the left hand only? T dum bum from middle C here. Yeah, and can you try to almost imagine that your hand is a dancer? So imagine like for a second, it's kind of a weird idea, but like imagine that your hand is a person, and then that the first beat of each of these is the person's going to put a lot of weight into the ground. They're really going to step into the ground, and then these other two they're going to lift. So 1, 2, 3. The second and third beats are going to lift up quickly. Try again. Dun. Yeah, and almost feel like when you're playing the second and the third beat, imagine that there's like have you ever done a yo-yo before?
Tried to.
Yeah. Do you know how you have to like yank the string up on the yo-yo while it's spinning? Okay. Can you imagine that your hand is a yo-yo and that somebody's gonna yank, or maybe even yourself, you're gonna yank up? on the yo-yo on beats 2 and 3. So it's going to be like throw it down and then lift up. Heavy, light, light, heavy, light. That's really good. Can you try hands together with that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I know you're yeah, you're playing a different part. But
Oh, wait.
it's okay, it's okay, no worries. It's fine. The more important thing is you're having a slight coordination problem. However, you're starting to get a better understanding for the left hand now, which is really, really cool because before you didn't really have that. So start to work through that, and I think that'll make a big improvement to all of your dance pieces, including this one.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. You guys are all set, and then I will see you soon. Have a great rest of your week.